Hey there, welcome to our workout today, which is going to be a 45-minute advanced full body dumbbell workout. We're literally going to work every single part of our body in this 45 minutes, so you're going to get a really killer workout done, and then you can enjoy the rest of your day. Equipment wise, what you need is either a set of dumbbells, like a range that you can work between, but don't worry if you've only got like one set of dumbbells, that's completely cool. I'll keep you right through this workout, how you can make the workout harder if you want to with this. We are going to be also needing a glute band, like so, and we're also actually going to be using a chair. This is a very beautiful chair. I'll try not to wreck it in the workout, but we are going to use a chair or just something where we can put our back foot on, the likes of Bulgarian split squats, so maybe even like a step, your stairs in your house, something like that. We're working at home, so we'll make it nice and flexible. Apart from that, make sure you've got some aircon on, windows open if you need to, and some water handy. And in case you've never met me before, I'm Laura, and I'm going to be taking you through your workout. We're going to get started. No timers just yet, but we're going to go for 2 minutes of a warm-up, and then we're going to go into a fast circuit the whole way through the workout, where I take you through supersets of exercises. Enough talking, let's get going. Once you take your feet hip width apart, quick 2 minutes top to toe, and then we're going to break the body into body parts and superset, which means there's 2 exercises that we repeat back to back with each other in a circuit. From here, I just want you to reach your arms up and over. Good. To the sides. Let's loosen up into that upper body. Up and over. To the side. Hold it here. Take a stretch high. Hands on hand, reach up high. Lean to the side. Open up in the side of body. And the other. Definitely feeling tight today. Make sure you're in behind you 2 times. Circle your arms backwards. Hands in front and top of each other. Round for your upper back. Draw the navel to spine. 2 times, circle arms backwards, as wide as possible. Good. Hands either side of the back, squeeze your elbows towards each other. 1 time, I just want you to relax your arms, roll up for your spine. I'm just going to turn sideways and roll down towards the floor. At the bottom, just let your body swing a little bit. And roll it back up. Nice work. Let's take it into the legs. Side to side, a side squat. Let's make it quite wide to get these legs loosened up. Brilliant. Still side to side now, a side lunge. Hands on bent leg, keep that straight leg in the middle. Beautiful. Stay where you are. I'm going to turn sideways. Now, a couple of front lunges. Just a couple. Brilliant. Now, you might have guessed it, a couple of back lunges. Looking good. 1 more each leg. And we're done. Okay, brilliant. Again, equipment check. Have you got a chair or a step or something you can go grab when we need to put our feet on it? A glute band or dumbbells, water, aircon on or window open? Yes, we're good to go. Okay. 2 exercises. We're going to start the chest first. We're going to work with a diamond push-up and with a chest fly. You need to have some dumbbells handy. I'm going to have my lightest dumbbells handy for the first go. Our timer is going to go on now. We're going for 50 seconds of hard work, and you'll get a 10 seconds rest in between each one. Come down to your mat, team. Make a diamond with your hands. Thumbs touch, fingertips touch. And I want you to place that diamond underneath your chest. Have you ever done tricep push-ups? This is kind of similar to them, but slightly different at the same time. We are taking the elbows out. We're getting low into the chest. There's a bit of chest and also tricep. Option 1 is with the knees very close, if you want to. Option 2, I already showed it. I had my knees further back. Option 3, okay, let's see if I can do this. We're on the toes. Definitely a good bit harder to press up and down. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Come down to lie down. grab the dumbbells that you're going to use. I'm going to use these 5s for my first go. Knees are bent, feet are flat, palms face each other. Bring your dumbbells up. Slight bend at your elbows. And we're going to fly these arms open. My backs of arms nearly touch the floor, but not quite. At the top, I want you to squeeze your chest together. Squeeze the boobs at the top. We open wide and we squeeze. Nice. What I don't want to see is the dumbbells going right down. You keep going, I'm showing you what I don't want to see, so hopefully you're not doing this. I don't want to see the dumbbells touch right down at all times. The wrists are higher than the elbows, or higher than the shoulders. The weights are in line with the chest and in line with the shoulders. And rest, well done, come on down. Good job. Pop those weights down. We're going to go for the diamond again. So you can keep your hands in this position or even bring them a little bit wider, but overall, watch from this position. The elbows are coming out to the sides, back and out. Let's try once more. Set up with that diamond, then go. The chest comes forwards. Good. Nearly in front, right in front of those hands. Harder. Those knees are further back. Oh, you're gonna feel it more now. Hardest, we're on the toes. Ooh. If that becomes too much, just take it to those knees. Good. And come back and out. If that becomes too much, you bring the knees closer. Keep bringing that chest forwards. One more rep. Way. Well done. We're coming back to the back. You can either stick with the weight that you used, or I am going to increase my weight for this second and final set of my chest fly. Pec fly. Knees bent, feet flat. Let's bring it up. How we build muscle in these follow along workouts is that we go for higher reps and less rest. If you need to take a rest at any time, you just come down and you come down. Let's say, keep going, just listen to me, but keep going. Rest at any time. Let's say you don't have weights that you can increase, then you're going to make it more challenging by going faster than the pace I go at. Trying to do more reps, as many reps as you can in this 50 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Oh, chest is done. Well done, team. Okay, weights out of the way. Let's give the upper body a quick stretch. Sink the bottom back to your child's pose. Brilliant. Quick drink if you need it. I'll tell you our next exercise. We're now going to work into the triceps, and we're going to go for tricep dips mixed in with tricep kickbacks. I'm going to use my chair here for the tricep dips, down and up. If you're a tricep dip pro and you're quite used to doing these, you could work harder by putting your feet up on a height. I'm not going to do that today, but you can if you want to. From there, we'll grab our dumbbells for a set of tricep kickbacks. Okay? Next round, this is round 2. Our timer's going to go on. Come to your chair or your step or your stairs, whatever you're using here. So our timer's going to come on for 50 seconds. Fingers are pointing forwards. All right, let's dip. Walk those feet out in front. I want your butt as close to the chair or the step as possible as you dip. Beginner, knees are closer. Harder, legs are farther away. This is an advanced workout, so I'll not use the word in beginner. I'll use sort of harder and different things like that. Hardest would be the likes of the feet up on a height. At any time, if you need to rest, just sit down, release it, shake it out, and then come back in. 50 seconds starts to feel pretty long in this movement. Good. What I don't want to see is the chest down and forwards. Keep the chest up, keep those elbows coming back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. Whew, feel the burn. Come on up. So tricep kickbacks. I'm gonna do my first set with my 5 kilograms and then I'll see how it goes for the second set. Grab your dumbbells. Okay, 50 seconds tricep kickbacks. Shoulders down the back, bend the knees, push your hips back and bring those elbows up high. We're gonna squeeze. The taller you stand, there's not really much gravity, the weight's not working. I want you to get right down, elbows high, and squeeze back. Let me check you out. You're looking good. What I don't want to see, and keep going as I explain this, is a swing where the weights come forwards and backwards. We want those elbows static. We want them tall and just really squeezing, locking into the backs of those arms. 3, 2, 1. You've done so well. Well done. Weights are down. Roll the shoulders. Whew. Feel that burn. Well, very sexy backs of arms. Come on over to the chair. So what are you going to do? Bent legs, straight legs, or you're going to put your feet up on a height. See how you go. Fingers forwards. Let's bring it out and let's dip. Chest high. Once again, let me show you what I don't want to see. Sometimes this sort of thing can happen when people do this. Bottom backwards and forwards. Keep the butt close, keep the chest high. Good, let me check you out. Looking good. Keep going. If I was looking at you from the front, I want to see those elbows in tight. Not going out to the side, not rounding forward, chest open, elbows in. Imagine I'm holding your elbows in. I'm not letting them move. For 3, 2, for 1. Well done. You did so well there. Good. Release shoulders. Swing the arms. Good going. Okay. I am actually going to stick with my 5 kilograms. So either increase your weight or stick with your weight. And I'll tell you why I didn't increase mine. Shoulders down, butt back, bring it up, and off we go. Squeeze. So I just made the decision that I thought at this weight, I was going to get a better quality movement for my whole exercise. And I'm just going to try and do as many reps as possible to chase the burn. If you start to lose your posture or tire, you just stand up, give it a release, and then reset. Elbows up and squeeze. Good. The more you can brace your abs, it's going to help. The more you can breathe, it's going to help. One more rep. We are done. Triceps done. Well done. Definitely time for a drink now. Grab a drink. Wipe the sweat away if you need to. You're spilling water down me. Nearly into my mic. Okay. Let's keep working through. So, burny shoulder. So we are going to work into the shoulder. Get super strong sculpted shoulders. We want to work the front, the middle, and the back of the shoulder, which is what we're going to do in this exercise. Overhead press into some side raises, into some rear delt flies. Next round, third round, let's go for it. Our timer is going to go on now. I'm going to grab my 5 kilogram dumbbells. Little rest in this. This is how we're going to feel here. Knees bent, feet flat. Bring those weights up. 4 is the magic number. 4 overhead presses. Try not to bounce at the moment. Bring it down, shoulders down the back, into 4 side raises. Good. If you're good where you are, stay there. I'm just going to perform it from the side. And back in. 4 of my overhead presses. Good. Into 4, and again, I'll show it from the side of my side raises. See how my arms are slightly in front of my body. Keep going. If you can't shoulder press, you will do 4 front raises instead into the 4 side raises. Okay, so that's the alternative to the shoulder press. Everyone rest, well done. Pop down, roll those shoulders out. Whoa, swing those arms out. Whoa, upper arm is on fire. Rear delt fly. These weights will become very humbling in this swim. I'm gonna grab my 5s again, shoulders down the back. I'll show you this from the side first. I push my hips back, abs braced. I'm looking about 1 meter in front of me towards my chair. Keep my spine nice and steady. As I squeeze into the back of my shoulder. Keep going, let me just stand up. This is the movement of squeezing into the back of the shoulder. So obviously we're leaning forwards. What we don't want to see is the chin in and the back rounding. Keep looking forward, neck long, abs braced, and neutral spine. These will feel hard. These will feel heavy. Last one. Well done. Rest. So, it's not a wise decision, but I'm going to go for it. I'm going to increase my weight for my next round of shoulders. Keep with the weight you've got. We've got access to more weights. Why not? Let's give it a go. I'm getting my 7.5s. Let's go for our round. 4 overhead presses or front raises. You choose between those two. Into, shoulders down, 4 side raises. As you start to tire, you can use a little bit of momentum. Watch this. I use a little bit of my legs to help me get up. So all the shoulders on the way down. Then into the side raise. Same thing. A little bit of a bend, momentum to get up. Then you control down. Woo! Good. Done. Well done. I'm not going to use these for the rear delt fly. So I'm going to lighten my weight. Keep releasing. You're looking good. Shoulders are looking pumped. Well done. Let's go. You might need to even lighten even more for these. I'll do these ones facing you this time. I push my hips back. See that bend like the fly in my elbows. I'm going to take my feet a bit wider for some more balance. What I don't want to see is all of the body getting involved. How slowly can you do it? When you aim to do that, it really takes the momentum out of it. If you start to tire and the rounding happens, stand up, reset, breathe, and then come back in. You're going to do this workout hopefully more than once. So the more you do it, you will grow stronger, but you can go for the full time. One more rep, we're done. Well done. Good stuff. Let's just roll those shoulders down the back. Let's just breathe. Forwards. Nice work. So far, we've went chest, triceps, shoulders. We're going to move into the back and into the biceps. For the back, we're going to work into some double arm rows and some bent over rows. We're going to change the hand angle very slightly. Then we're going to come into a dumbbell pullover where we'll be lying down. So a little bit of warning, a little bit of up and down. I'm going to grab my 7.5s for this. So sort of my middle weight. But you can stick with the dumbbells that you've got. Timer's going back on, same again. 50 seconds of work into 10 seconds of rest. Really not much in between, sure it's not. But we need to keep it going. You ready? Let's go. Grab your weights. So double arm row first. We're gonna push the hips back, my palms face forwards, and we're gonna row. Good, let me turn sideways. So see the way I haven't just kept my hips steady and rounded forwards, I've sat back into the movement. And once more looking towards my chair, because I find when I look down, my neck starts to round and the back starts to round. When you tire, you just stand up, you reset the shoulders, you breathe, and you come back in. Squeeze, good. 10 more seconds, keep going. We're rowing into the lats, like the widest part of the side of the back. That's where I want you to think about that squeeze is coming into. One more, rest. Well done. Weights down. Come down to lie down. I'm gonna use one, so we need one weight for this. I'm gonna use one of my 7.5s. This is a dumbbell pullover. Hold the middle of your dumbbell very tightly with your hands. Slight bend at elbows, brace your abs. We're just gonna pull that weight over from chest level to it nearly touches, or it even could lightly touch the floor. Now I want you to think, what hand is on top of the other? Or in front of the other, I should say. My left right now is in front of my right. So when I do this for the second time, I'm gonna put my right in front of the left. Just take a little mental note for me of what hand's gonna be in front for your second go. Good job. One more pullover. Yes, well done. Come down. Okay, what do you think? You're gonna keep the same weight. I'm gonna go for heavier. If you don't have access to heavier weights, it's okay. I'll tell you what to do. Okay, this time we're gonna row slightly differently. I'll turn sideways. My weights are now in front of me with my palms facing towards my legs. My elbows go out wide. Let me face this way rather than by my sides. Keep going. So we're getting right in once again to the sides, the widest part of the back. You're squeezing into that. If it becomes too much at any time, stand up, reset, then back in. Elbows out and wide. You've got it. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Come down. Second time, final time. I'm gonna go for my 10 kilogram for my pullover. Choose the weight that you've got or increase it if you can. So I now need to put my right hand in front of my left and I'm holding on very tight. Feels a bit weird putting my hands this way. We go up and over. I can feel this around my shoulder blades. I can feel a stretch into the back of my shoulders as well. Tummy tight, abs tight. If you have not been able to increase your weight, you just go faster. Do as many reps as you can. So if you don't have access to a range of weights like I do, you've got access to a range of reps by going faster. Go faster than me, get more reps in than me. I can't go any faster than this. 3, 2, 1. Give me one more. Let's squeeze it in. Yes. Well done. Come on up. Okay. Grab a drink. We've got one more bit of upper body to go. Just tidying my weights so I don't headbutt them or trip over them at any point. What have we got left? Biceps. We are going to work bicep curl for 21, which means that we're going to do 7 full reps, 7 half reps at the start or at the top, and then 7 half at the bottom. It's going to burn. And then we're going to take it into some dumbbell curls. Yeah? Sounds good. 5 kilogram dumbbells. I'm going to begin with them. Grab your dumbbells. Our timer is coming back on. So, we're going to work with these full dumbbell reps first. Check it out. Shoulders down the back. Turn your weights out of the way. Out the way, not quite out of the way. Wrong wording. So, 7 full reps. Watch from the side. So right up and right now. Right down. Once you've done that, we're gonna come up and stay up. Check this out. 7 half reps. Where I pulse it at the top and keep the tension in. Up and down. Breathe in. Good. After this, it is 7 half reps at the bottom. Good. Elbows, we keep that tension in the bicep the whole way through. Abs very tight. And forgive me if I don't quite get these 7s right sometimes. Hard to count and talk at the same time. If you can, so you can squeeze in another full rep. Good. Well done. Okay, release for now. We're gonna come into hammer curls. Our palms will face each other, and I want you once again to keep that tension in the band. All right, shoulders down, let's go. Right up to shoulders and back. Ooh, okay, these are burning. Check from the side. Full, right up. I nearly lock into my tricep, but then bring it up into the shoulder. Oh my gosh, I feel like my biceps were to pop off like Popeye. Abs tight, breathe. See the way I'm using a little bit of momentum again. No, not too much, it's not a squat, but I use the tiniest of bends, but I control it down. The tiniest of the bends, so working that downward movement. Good. Keep going. What we don't want to see is this sort of thing happening. Elbows in. I'm holding them in. Good. Down. Well done. Oh my goodness. Oh, we're getting that arm pump. So the whole way through, imagine I'm being a pain in your ass and keeping those elbows tucked in. I'm not going to increase my weights. If you want to, be my guest. I'm going to grab my 5s again. You ready? All right, let's go. 21s. 21s. 7 full reps. Oh, this is a terrible idea. Breathe and squeeze. Brilliant. Once you've done the 7, oh, and we're staying at the top. That's that little half rep at the top. Oh my goodness. Breathe and squeeze. I have to talk a little bit less on this one to get through myself. Once you've done 7 at the top, oh, 7 at the bottom. Breathe. Good. 5. Oh, there's still time on the timer. So I'm going to try and do some last full reps. Come with me if you can. 1 more. Oh my days. Bring it down. Well done. We've got our pump on. Hammers to finish. Oh, I'm sweating now. Then our upper body is complete. Then we still have lower body to do, but we'll survive. It's okay, we're halfway. Ready? Elbows in, let's go. Palms face each other. Oh my gosh, the burn. Well done, team. As the weeks go on, or the times that you do this session goes on, try and get more load. You know, social marketplaces, see what free gym equipment there's out there, or cheaper equipment you don't want to buy from a shop and save a little bit of cash. Elbows in, keep it going. Slight bend if you need to. If that's just not something that you can do right now, you just try and do more reps, as many as you can. Just trying to distract you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, we are done. Well done. Okay, grab a drink. Wipe any sweat away. Let me explain the next part. We're going to perform Bulgarian split squats, and we're going to try and get into the quads for this. So, I am going to use some weights. My lightest weights. If you do need a chair, let me just show you it very quickly without any weight. We're going to put our back foot on a chair on a step. I don't care, as long as it's nothing that's going to slide away on you. We're going to keep our front foot pretty close so that when we do the split squat, our knee goes over our toes. You might just want to do this body weight only, or you might want to have some weights in your hands. Just put a little towel down so I don't get any sweat in this very expensive chair from our office. All right, team. So, I'm going to use my 5 kilograms. You could do body weight, you could hold weights. Pick your poison, it's up to you. But our timer is going to go on now. We're going to do each leg twice. So, come to your chair, come to your step, and our timer is going to go on. We're going to tuck our back foot under. It can take a bit of time, but a bit wobbly at the start to get used to these. But tuck that back foot underneath, good. And your front foot's quite close to the chair. As I go, I'm purposely trying to get my knees to go over my toes. Oh, I can feel it. I'm actually just gonna bring my feet a little bit wider, a little bit more balanced there. Oh my gosh. Press that back foot into the chair or the step that you're using. At any time if it becomes too much, just shake that leg out and then come back in. But remember, keep the foot close in. We want the knee to go over the toe. Oh, good. Can we keep going? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on out, release the leg, good. So foot close to the chair. I'm actually going to tell you for the next one to keep your chest a little bit more upright. I was leaning mine a bit far forwards. And we want the knee to go over the toe. Let's go again. Other leg, the one that is on fire, we're going to tuck that toe under. So foot close. Let's keep the chest up more this time. Yes. Just So when I was leaning forwards a little bit too much there, I was bringing it more into my hamstring and glute. Want the chest upright, just get more into the quads. Yes. Knee over toe. Breathe. When that burn gets too much, you can release or even just pause for a second. Oh my days. And then in. 10 seconds on the timer. Body weight might be enough for now, or you want to add more of the weight in. Good. And rest. Well done. So, you can increase your weight or keep your weight. I'm finding it's quite challenging today, so I'm going to keep with the weight I've got. So either keep same weight, maybe add weights in if you were doing a body weight, or grab heavier if you want to. I'm not going to for this. We come on up, and we're in. So make sure to swap those legs over again. Chest up high, knee over toe. Good. So I perform these in the gym with a Smith machine. I can lift a lot heavier than this. I don't do as many reps. It doesn't take me as long to perform, 10 reps in the gym, whereas we're doing 50 seconds here. I end up fitting a lot more reps in and feel tough, very tough. We're not taking much rest as well. Chest high, knee over toe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. One more leg to go. Is this the worst leg or the easier leg? Sometimes they can feel a bit different between each other. Whew. Let's do it. Back foot tucked under. I nearly did the same leg that time. Okay. Chest high. Shoulders down back. I'm going to bring my back foot a little bit closer to my chair. Remember, chest high. Good. Abs tight. I'm looking at a point, I'm focusing, I actually have a fan on in this room. So I'm focusing my attention on the fan in front of me, just to get a point of balance. If you need a rest at any time, just take it, put the leg on the chair, or bring it to the floor to reset. Definitely a balance challenge. Core is working. 3, 2, 1. Hey, well done. Come on down. Drink if you need it. Where are we heading next? We're going to work into the hamstrings. And for this, we're going to go for a dumbbell deadlift, where we'll be pushing the hips back like this. You just go as low as you feel those hammies, your hamstrings working. We're then going to take the feet wide to get a little bit into the adductors and abductors, so kind of all around the upper area, and we're going to be going for a sumo squat. Yeah? All right, let's keep this rocking. So, dumbbell deadlift, timer is going to go on. I do these quite a lot, so I'm going to start now with the 7.5 kilograms. Okay, so shoulders down the back, knees are soft. Check it out. So for me, I know I need to go about mid-shin to feel a stretch in my hamstrings. Maybe you don't. You might just need to go to knee level. Some people can have very tight hamstrings. Maybe not as low as that. So don't compare your depth to mine. It's all relative. I just need to go to where I need to go. What I don't want to see is this happening. Okay? Shoulders are down the back at all times. I say this all the time as my coaching technique for dumbbell deadlift. It's like someone has put a lasso around your hips and they're pulling you backwards and forwards at the hips. Good, rest. So imagine someone's got a lasso, it's went around your hips, and it's like they're pulling you backwards and forwards. That's the movement that we want for our hips. Sumo squat. I'm gonna hold one dumbbell. Yes, okay. So, one dumbbell I'll show you to begin with. Knees wide, toes wide. We're gonna push the knees and toes open. Obviously I have 7.5, where I can double up and hold my 2 dumbbells. And I've got 15 now. Good. If your knees or hips don't love this, just turn the toes forwards and just still do a very wide-footed squat. But if possible, knees and toes open, chest high. Let's get that stretch into the adductors, inner thigh. Pop down, rest. Well done. So, what do you think? Same weights or heavier? I'm gonna increase my weight for the second and final set. Grab the same dumbbells or go heavier. Dumbbell deadlift again. Shoulders down back, abs brace, let's go. That lasso is back. Pulling backwards and forwards. The heavier your weights are, they kind of pull you down. So you might find you don't actually have to go as far to get the stretch. Keep going. Remember, it's like I've lassoed your hips and I'm pulling you backwards and forwards. At all times, the shoulders are down the back. They don't go forwards. Keep them back. You've got it. Good. 3, 2, 1. Well done. They're done. Sumo. So, okay. Grab one dumbbell or two. Take those legs wide. Shoulders down. Let's do it. Turn those knees and toes back. Chest high. So right now I have 10 kilograms in my hands. I'm gonna double it up. I've now got 20. So I've increased my load. If you cannot increase your weight, then you just increase your reps. Go faster than me. You need to be in charge of your workout. I'm trying to keep a lot of people happy here. All the levels, all the options, all the weights, all the paces. You need to chase your own burn. Feel your body. You need to go faster to get more reps in. You need to go heavier to get more of a challenge and rest. Well done. We have glutes to go, then abs, then we're done. Okay, grab that drink if you need it. We're gonna go between a weighted squat and then let me show you quickly. Actually, we're gonna do 2 sets of these, so I don't want you to have to climb in and out of your glute bands. So, for now, just have your glute bands handy to your chair, and I'll explain in a second. So 2 sets, we'll do them back to back of weighted squats. I'm gonna use my 7.5 kilograms for the first go. Timer's going on now. You only have 2 more rounds. You're doing so well, so well. All right, I'm gonna grab my 7.5s. 50 seconds is on the timer. Just a nice simple squat. Good. I want you to focus, keep going. How low can you go? Chest high. Good. I want you to keep going. And listen, so you're going, I'm teaching, you're still going. If you're someone who's very tight hamstrings and you find that as you squat, your chest drops down a little bit, something you can do is put something behind you, like a block, even just like a book, a thick book, and you could put your heels on it for when you're performing your squat. And it'll really help open up into your ankle, into your calf, and into your hamstrings. So that's a quick little tip for anybody who's got tight legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, pop that down. So even maybe that's you. Even pause the video now. Run and go get something and try that for our next set. Heels elevated if that's going to help you. Otherwise, we are back in. This time, I'm going to increase my load. I'm going for my 10s. Let's see how that goes. And we're going to squat. Breathing. Good. Once again, you're going to keep going. I'm going to teach something here. Keep going. Keep squatting. Maybe you're someone who's got a knee injury and squats scare you a little bit. I want you to imagine you sit down on the chairs, you sit down onto the toilet so you are able to sit back. So when you're performing your squat, even if it's a bit scary, you have got that knee injury, just try and sit back as far as you could or would if you were sitting down onto a chair. Even if it's not as far as this, that's okay. Rest, well done. Good job, team. Okay. We're gonna come now. I want you to climb into your bands. And we're gonna use our chair and a dumbbell. So if you need to stop the video and get organized, you can do that. I'm gonna keep going. From here, I'm gonna grab my 7.5. I'm gonna slide out so the backs of my shoulders are on the chair. The glute band is around my legs for some tension. And we're gonna go for a weighted glute thrust. My chin is in, it's staying aligned as I squeeze up and down. Good. So a little bit of setup for that one. You'll need the chair, you'll need the glute band, and you'll need that weight. Oh, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't really know the best way to come out of these. I'm gonna clamber out. Okay, so second set, I'm just gonna reach over for my 10 kilogram. So I do admit this is a bit awkward to get organized into. So my shoulder blades are on my chair. So the tension is in my band. And we go. Good. If you don't have a band, you could just perform these without. And if any time it gets too much, you can just sit down, take a second, then you can come up and then come back in. Keep that tension in. Push knees open. My chin is slightly tucked in. Oh my gosh, he's burned. And looking up towards the roof. Oh, 10 seconds. We can do it. Oh my gosh, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ha, I went out of that one, didn't I? Oh my goodness. That's a wiggly one and a complicated one. We are done with the upper. We are done with the lower. We're not done for abs. Okay, no rest here. We're gonna come to the final round, our final set, into our abs. Okay, team. We're gonna go for a muscle up plank, so it's gonna be a bit of a shoulders. I'm regretting programming that in now. And then we're gonna move and work into some lower abs. Final time on the timer, and then I will give you some stretches at the moment to finish out. Our timer is gonna come on now. We are here. Start in your hands, round up through your spine, and pull that navel into the spine. We're gonna come to toes. You go forearm, forearm, hands, hands. And you swap sides. So you're walking up and down from a forearm to a hand plank. You might not always swap sides, and that's okay. If toes are too much, you drop it to the knees. Good. Yes, keep going. I'm watching you. Hips will try and wiggle, and there's not really a way to not let them wiggle at all, but try and keep them as steady as possible. Like I'm holding your hips and trying to hold them in place as you go up and down. Yes, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Lie down to your back. Flutter kicks. Shoulders down back. Okay, I want you to press your spine towards the floor. I'm gonna lift our legs up. Let's go. Easier is more bent legs. Your legs are gonna be like weights to challenge your lower abs. Harder, straighter legs, and they're quite high. Hardest, lower legs, and they're very straight. If the lower back really starts to arch, you just stop, you tuck those hips back under, and you come back in. My hands are slightly under my bottom, they're not under my back. Don't fill that gap in the back, but they can be slightly under the bottom. Let's inhale. Let's exhale. And hug in. I don't care where or when that you breathe, just that you breathe. Swivel it on round. So I'm being a pain in your butt again. I'm holding your hips, and I don't want you to let them wiggle too much. Let's go. Round up, abs in. Let's hit it. Down and up, side to side. Help keep those hips steady. Squeeze your glutes. Good. Remember, if toes become too much, you can drop to the knees. Keep going. What we don't want is this happening into the lower back. Round up, push up, keep it going. Some people can naturally have quite like an arched back. You need to tuck it in. I want more round into that lower back, into the upper back, rather than the back coming down. 5, 4, you've got it. 3, looking good. 2, 1, done. Last exercise. Bring it round. Flutter kicks. Whew. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. Let's go. Shoulders down, bring it up. So remember, lighter legs was your legs more bent. Sort of harder is legs straighter, but they're higher. Hardest, long and low. Keep it going. The whole way. Draw the navel to the spine. Those legs are moving. Keep going, but try and keep your thighs tight. Sometimes my quads can get very tight, my hip flexors, and I just need to shake my legs out to release that and then come back in. So sometimes you can find that you're quite tight in the hip flexors, they try and kick in. 3, 2, 1, we're done, well done. It's gonna take 2 minutes and just stretch a little bit from top to toe. Let's just drop our knees to one side, our arms, eyes and head to the other. And swap. But you just straighten both legs and then bend one leg. So your foot is on the opposite leg. Opposite hand to opposite bent leg. I'm just going to very gently pull that body over to the opposite side. And then look away from your bent leg. Breathe very deeply. Whether it's through the nose, through the mouth, or a bit of both, just breathe. And swap, straighten the legs. We're gonna bend the other leg. So the foot is on the straight leg, opposite hand to bent leg. And we're pulling that bent leg across the body to its other side. And we're gonna look away. Don't look at that bent leg. Let's look away from it. I can feel this into the sides of my legs, wrapping around into the bent. So in the back of my leg, not the bent of my leg. Come to center. Let's just roll over onto our front forearms. And we're going to take a breath. Out, squeeze your butt as you just rise up halfway. Roll down. I'm just going to put my hands a bit wider. We're going to press up either halfway to hands, or I'm squeezing my butt as I try and lift up a little bit higher. At the top, I just want you to 2 times look over one shoulder, then the other. Roll down. Sink back, a down dog. I press my bottom up high. I'm just going to walk my feet, my heels towards the floor, back and forward. A little bit calf stretch. Bend knees, walk hands in. Come on up to standing. We'll take our arms up. Get the blood flowing up into the head so we don't get too dizzy. My mat has moved well out of the way. Press up high. And release. We are done. 45-minute workout, full body. As the sessions go on, try and get more weights. Try and lift heavier, or if in doubt, just try and go faster. Try and get more of those reps in. Get hydrated. Amazing workout. Thank you for working out with me, and I will see you at another session very soon.